right there. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. B.A. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
No doubt about it, the Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
And for the Pacers, their shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Pass to Mathurin. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And here's Porter. 19 seconds left in the third. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Porter's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Clearly, Porter Jr. is fired up right now. He's not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
Smith no good. Oh, and Turner with a block. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers leading by 17. All right. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Mathurin and Hield out on the perimeter. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And he sinks the second. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
The Pacers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Smith passes to Hield. And a missed layup. Well, Houston's shooting around 35% from the field so far. Wide open look. Misses off the left iron. Here's Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. And Halliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. And here's Porter outside. The Rockets with another miss.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
I really like how he settled down after a careless first half, taking much better care of the basketball, too.
Smith, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Halliburton. And then Turner with the dunk.
It's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Houston foul, Jabari Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's an 18-point game. Here's Halliburton. Out to Hield. Takes the 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Indiana ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league, and he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in, and his outside shot has come a long way.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Smith no good. The Pacers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Turner finds Halliburton. Releases. They get the rebound. Outside Hield. The 3-ball. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Christopher. Can't get it to drop. And Indiana will go the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Porter. A good-looking shot from the wing.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Now here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Tice is checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Hield. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Martin outside. And he jams it home with authority.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Nora's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Halliburton, and he's good on the second. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Mathurin. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Martin. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Neesmith. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
For Indiana, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Fourth team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Christopher misses.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And the basket by Hill.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Outside Porter. For three. Rebounded by Hill.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shots good by Hill.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Smith right side. On the wing, Porter. On target from about 13 feet. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Oh, he picked him clean. He goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
To the wing on the left. Shoots it from the high post. Here's Nora. Tice right side. Pass to Hill. Hill against Martin. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Mathurin. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Martin, the pass to Porter. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Hill against Şengün. Left side healed. Deflects the pass.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They grabbed their own miss.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Hill, the pass to Tice. Outside Hield. From downtown, the shot comes out, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Martin. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Healed from outside. Tice.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Nice persistence to tip it back in. And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 17. Pass to Christopher. And again, it's Houston.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Here's Christopher.